Ooh, look at them.
Oh, hi.
What the fuck?
My name's Zeiber. I'm a con man.
Oh my god, I love them both.
So you like boys and girls? Are you still single? Honey, you're not bisexual. You by yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Sean. Hit that like and that subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And also, if you want to get access to next week's episode, you can hit us up on our Patreon. The link is in the description. And let's get on with our Death Note reactions. Hey, what is up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top, and I am over here at Casa de Tank Top, hanging out with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan. Drace over there at the Death Note Dojo. Drace, how you doing over there, Draces?
You know what? I'm gonna find out whether or not Light is actually, we had them all wrong.
Have we turned a corner with old boy here? What's going on?
Does having the Death Note make you an asshole? So we actually have only known him when he had a Death Note.
Yeah, like, okay, we're talking about Death Note, y'all, by the way. We're on season nothing, episode 18. Big paradigm shift in the story. Some of the most interesting episodes that this show has ever fucking put forward, and some of the best kind of drama, and just kind of really kind of giving us a big hard left turn. He mind freaked himself. He mind wiped himself, like by giving up the Death Note. But now you wonder about this grand plan. We were talking about how, like, did he like memento himself in a way, like where he wrote a bunch of stuff down, like, if you see this, this is what the
You're
fuck
still,
is.
don't forget what kind of an asshole you are.
Don't forget what kind of a prick you fucking are, or whatever.
But also, he's traumatized because he literally has the memory in his head of his father shooting a gun in his face, saying, I'll
see you in fucking hell.
Like bursting his eardrum.
Like, we'll both be in hell. We're both gonna burn tonight. And like, that is in his brain. You can't mind wipe that away.
No.
Family trauma, generational trauma. Generational trauma, family trauma, generational trauma.
Is this the light that we're going to have, or is there another layer to that?
Are we gonna get our old shit heel back?
Or, yeah, our little shit heel back, or whatever it is.
Oh, he's got a plan. Because he's the smartest boy.
He's the smartest boy.
He's the smartest motherfucker. He's the smartest, bestest motherfucker that ever did anything. Like
800D chess, man. You thought there was only 4 dimensions?
Are we getting the 4D? Are we doing the 4D chess deal with him, or is it? Because I would actually kind of enjoy it if it became a little bit of a moral conundrum for him, and it was like a little vexing. You know what I mean? Like,
but he had myriad, like Ryuk, where he was like, "Get out of here, Ryuk! I don't need you." And he's like,
"Get rid of it.
Get rid of it." Yeah.
Yeah. Right. No, totally. And we're like, and then also like, because that was an interesting idea. Like, the Morgan kind of put, we're like, does the book make you evil?
Yeah, maybe it does make you bad. Yeah.
Power corrupts.
Does it make you weird? You know what I mean? Or maybe this specific one, because Misa like wasn't evil. Maybe it made her dumb as fuck.
It made her dumb as fuck. Maybe it takes something. It takes like your smarts away. It takes your like morals away.
If I got the Death Note, it'd be like, you're just gonna eat like a lot of cheese. Like the thing that tells you like you shouldn't eat that much cheese. Like, we're getting rid of that.
You're getting rid of that.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna. Everybody dies by some horrible cheese accident or something like that, like or whatever it is. Like,
died as he lived.
You fart too much and you gas everyone.
Yep.
There's this whole other really new thing with this
business conglomerate,
corporate business conglomerate thing. You know what I mean? Like, and it's a very wild. It's just like it's a whole other arena that we just have not even been a part of and stuff like that. And so I think that now we need to, this episode, they kind of teased it at the very end. Now we just need to kind of explore that.
It makes perfect sense for evil Bezos to get the book, because Amazon set out to be the world's largest bookstore. It's the only book he didn't have, so now he's got all the fucking books.
That's what he goes. He opened up all those brick and mortar stores, hoping that it's like, if I cover this place with warehouses and I cover it with fucking brick and mortar places where people just like walk in, it's like magic, and they walk out or whatever it is, and one of the Death Notes drops on my property that I own, I have a better shot at being able to get a hold of it.
Like a death drop, a literal death drop.
I think that there's a lot of interesting material, a lot of new material that we just need to learn about. So I think I'm just kind of ready to dive in.
Let's see it.
With this thing.
Yes.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us as we go through Death Note. If you guys are digging this here reaction to episode 18 of Death Note, and you guys want to get early and uncut access to episode 19 on our Patreon, which is, you can get those links that are in the top pinned comment or the description below.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Right.
Misa is a
Ultimate Chaos Queen. Ultimate Chaos Queen. None of us are going to get laid if you fucking die, okay? Like,
death is the ultimate aphrodisiac.
click either one of those, takes you over to Patreon, pony up only $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and that gets you early and uncut access to Death Note and all of the rest of our streamium, not our streamium, all the rest of our animation and tune coverage that we got. But if you can't, just hit us with a like and subscribe and like hit the bell and all that kind of shit, like, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We thank you guys very much for coming over. All right, let's fucking see what the hell's going to go on with this deal. It's going to be weird. Who dies by cheese in this episode? I go up and down. Sometimes I really like this song, and then sometimes
Today
I'm like,
it's hitting.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's hitting today.
Wait. And that always happens just a tiny second longer than you expect it to. Like, you know what I
Right?
mean?
Is it different every time?
No.
I don't think so. I think it's
We're just in our brains.
It always takes forever.
Oh, this is the special building they built.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
apparently their government has a lot of money.
Oops. No longer allowed.
Okay, maybe the belt.
Oh, what is this, the TSA?
what is the TSA? I'm walking here.
I'm walking
post
here.
9/11,
Post 9/11
like-
bullshit.
Looks like this system is gonna take some getting used to.
This guy. Whoa.
You got to get down to your bearish.
Did you get hurt?
Oh, this? Kind of. I had a little fight with my wife, and
Whoa.
it's just that my
I do that
daughter's
of
still
him all the
young,
time.
I'm hardly ever home as it is.
I'll give you the piece of cake as long as you agree to leave me and Light alone.
Even if I leave you two alone, I'm still gonna be watching on surveillance cameras.
Ew.
That wouldn't make any.
Pervert! Could you
Yeah.
stop it with your creepy hobby?
You can
This is
call me whatever
hilarious.
you like.
I'm
Watch that
loving
cake.
this.
I'll just close the curtains and turn off the lights.
We have infrared cameras in here as well.
Oh.
What's wrong with you? I'm moving here that's supposed to help us catch Kira.
If I assume both you and Misa were being controlled by him, then everything we've observed so far makes a lot more sense to me.
If that's what you think, Misa and I were both Kira during the time that we were being controlled, right?
It's just so weird to think that Light is talking in good faith to somebody.
Yeah, right.
It's very
Right.
strange. It's very weird
What I'm
to
thinking-
Which
see
maybe he was controlled by some other guy.
Even if we catch someone under his control, they'll likely lose their powers and any memory of their crimes. So in the end, pursuing them becomes futile.
Ooh, man.
But at this
This
point,
is a
we have
mind
no way of
fuck.
knowing if that's the
By chasing Kira so desperately, we're just putting our lives at risk for nothing. Yes, it's just a waste of time.
I like this new Light and I like this new L.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Nice.
Wow!
Oh, stepped in the cake. Ooh, that somebody.
I mean,
Sexy.
doing it for-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, doing it for someone.
Love
I
it.
heard. I meant it would be pointless for us to make a move, so we shouldn't even
If
bother.
we don't chase Kira, he'll never be caught. Is that what you want?
Now he's like, we must stop.
Yeah.
He's like, we gotta stop him. We gotta find him.
More importantly,
Whatever the reason,
Oh!
Nice.
an eye for an eye, my friend.
Now kiss.
Yeah, now they gotta fucking. Now they gotta, let's get this suck and fuck. I mean, they already got the cuffs on. Let's go. Like,
I kind of wanted the anime thing where like they fall into the boobs. I want him to like face first into his dick.
right into his fucking tits or whatever. That'd be great.
we've got to call the room and stop them.
No, let the girls fight. It's fun.
Misa is #1 in 18 magazine's reader popularity poll.
Oh, I see.
Well, that is his specialty.
Yeah.
I can hear you, you know.
You're just trying to 2 months.
Jesus.
All of them were prominent Japanese businessmen, CEOs whose companies are leaders in their
So
respective
now they're
industries.
both gonna go
Just
solve
Yeah.
the case.
They all died of heart
That's-
attacks.
this is crazy.
General downturn. Punishing criminals is a diversion for him. It obscures the fact that he's actually killing people for the benefit of his company.
Just like all wars and ever fought.
Oh, they can't trade the eyesight. Yeah.
Oh.
Our stock continues to increase, but we've kept it below the radar.
Indeed.
You didn't. I saw that chart. It's not below the radar.
There is one. Why did all of them die of heart attacks? I thought we agreed one would be accidental.
You're quite right.
This is interesting. This corporate committee, like, deciding, like, using the Death Note. Like, this is really funny.
I hear he and his mistress were in Italy at the time.
Oh, the White Lotus.
You get Elle's like, do you have any Oreo cookie cake?
Yeah. She actually was Death Noted. Somebody with a really flair for the dramatic was like, okay, here's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If someone was able to trace the deaths of these people back to us, then he'd have to be a god. Besides, we've taken precautions.
Sure.
Fucking hubris of everybody that gets a hold of the Death Note is so fucking hilarious.
I've got some.
If you wish to continue working this case, you'll have to hand in your letter of resignation to the MPA, just as Mogi and I are going to do.
Oh shit, we're going on our own.
Like it or not, in a few hours, I'm no longer going to be your chief.
Wow.
I mean, it's been a rough thing. I pointed a gun in my son's face and was gonna pull the trigger.
And I videotaped my wife and daughter shitting and gave it to a creepy man.
That's bad. I'll be sure to visit you at the department and bring you Kira's head as a reward for all that you've sacrificed.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ryuzaki, as long as I'm alive, you won't be working alone.
Friends forever.
Because literally we're chained together. You know what bugs me? How do they get their shirts and how do they get their shirt off?
They gotta help each other.
As you said, the police have made the position clear. Good point. Then by all
look at
means,
this guy's
please
tight.
Ooh, what'd that tongue do? What could that do on Light's butthole?
He's a big Audrey Horne fan, apparently.
And I still have my job as Misa's manager. Besides, if I stayed on as a police officer, I'd feel like a total loser.
Think before you open your mouth, Matsuda.
As every police officer should.
But I don't think it's fair to your families to burden them by giving up your livelihood just to continue this. I can't see how that.
Yeah, just be done with it. Fuck it. Who cares?
He keeps getting beat up by his wife. Either way.
No, he's like, I just don't want to go back home.
He's literally getting abused. This poor man.
I'll do anything to not go back home.
This poor man is like in an abusive relationship.
Our situations are completely different.
My wife doesn't hit me.
I should make preparations to ensure that their family's financial future was secure. If you recall, a trust was set aside for that very purpose. I'm a little curious as to why you're withholding this information.
Well,
this is not the time.
Well, now he just blew it.
I assume that was some kind of test to determine how committed I was to this task.
Oh.
It's not like that, Aizawa. Ryuzaki's just not the type to say things directly. You should know that.
I love it. He's like, no, it's okay. Like,
I was testing you. I wanted to see which one you would choose.
Ryuzaki.
This guy's shifty and weird. You know this. Like,
Fine then. I've always hated Ryuzaki. I hate him and his way of doing things.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, and his stupid face.
That's too bad, because I like you, Aizawa.
Oh.
I also hate the way you've always got to have the last word.
Ah!
That's it.
All the deaths which are beneficial to Yotsuba are concentrated around the weekends.
Huh? On the weekends?
they're working for the weekend. Like,
Yeah, but people are getting crazy.
I thought I told you to stop calling me chief.
But you'll always be the chief to me.
This is a
Aw.
really important clue, Dad. Nice work.
Well, you know, I can't let myself fall behind you and Ryuzaki. The last
this
thing
is
I
like
want
this
is to be
very
away.
strangely, weirdly bro-y, wholesome vibe that we're trying to make up going with these guys. It's very strange.
This is all of the Yotsuba Group's employees.
Here.
It's too many employees.
That's 300,000 people. How did he put this together
Jesus.
so quickly?
So you really want to be useful?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Then could you get me another cup of coffee?
Oh.
And for our guests over there as well.
Where are they?
Who are they? Hold on a sec. Who let them in?
Ooh, look at them.
Oh, hi.
What the fuck?
My name's Zeiber. I'm a con man.
Oh my god, I love them both. Oh,
I'm Iber, a con man. Like,
look at him. He's gonna fucking suck his way to finding Kira.
like, dude, you're not even. I know you don't even swing that way, but you're just gonna. It's like you're just gonna be like, I gotta fuck this face.
You expect us to work with criminals?
Yes, that
Yep.
is correct.
You see that guy's face? You're like, here's my social security number, right away.
Think of it.
To investigate Yotsuba, we're gonna need the help of people like this.
Some like Mission Impossible theme going on, right?
Well, this is Ocean's 11. You need your thief, you need your con man, you need your brain guy,
Safecracker, brain guy, getaway driver.
your sociopath, the guy on a bench.
Jerking it.
What? He's not is he?
No.
Daddy?
Oh, that's that. She's a domestic abuser.
You need to tell me if you're planning to be home for dinner.
Or are you gonna get this again?
You're gonna get one of these.
My dinner, and I'll have to.
From now on, I can have a break every single week. Now I can.
I mean, your wife's gonna give you a break.
We can go to the zoo together, or the.
This guy doesn't know what the fuck to do with himself.
Well, he's being abused, Sean. Like, he's a shell of a man. Like, she's been, like, kicking his ass. Literally been kicking his ass for their entire relationship. And he's got two kids. He's in too deep.
Damn, that was a really downbeat fucking ending.
Yeah, why is Daddy crying? Why is Daddy crying?
Somebody might have written in the Deathnote he gets really depressed and then kills himself.
Oh, my God. Cause of death.
Sad.
Sad.
But he's being abused.
Cause of death, being a sad bitch.
I know this show isn't that deep. Like, it's not going to really, like, go into what domestic violence does to your emotional well-being. But, like, when they introduce, like, oh, you literally have a facial lesion from your wife from a fight. And I'm like, oh, why is he crying at the end? Because he's been, like,
yeah.
In my brain, my, like, 2023 brain, I'm like, oh, because he's been, like, abused. Like, he's a...
Yeah.
And now he actually doesn't have a break from it. He can't go to work.
Yeah.
He literally has to go home and, like, be with her. But that's not what the show is doing. I'm just totally, like, putting my own shit on there.
Yeah, of course.
But
I've never known you to fucking backfill shows with your own with your own stuff.
Never.
I mean, we all do that to a certain
I guess
degree.
I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, the show's trying to say he's lost his identity because he's lost his job, maybe. I don't know.
Listen, you are not your job, people. You are not your job.
We are operating in a very different thing. I'll say, okay, I didn't say this. I thought it once or twice. I'm digging the new tempo. It's very different.
Yep.
I feel like it's gonna get kind of interrupted and kind of shattered in some way. You know, like this. There's like this kind of strange copaceticness in a certain. I know that they punched each other in the face and shit like that, and they were doing all that stuff. But it was like, but now they're like, as long as I'm alive, I'm fucking helping you out with whatever, because I'm 17 years old or whatever the fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Say the L finds the whole deal, he still will have it in his head where it's like, but it's also possible that you're being controlled. So all the asshole shit you did might not be your fault.
right.
So I'm like, even if like if I'm L and I even like,
But you're still going to the big house though. You're still going.
Well, see, you say you had access to the show as L, like somebody was recording all of this and we were watching this. Because even I'm kind of being Light's lawyer right now, where I'm like, we don't have proof that he wasn't being controlled, because look at the second they took the Deathnote away.
It's a fucking magic book.
It's a magic book. Look at his behavior when he didn't have it.
Yeah.
I'm Light's lawyer right now. I am like, Light's never done anything wrong in his entire life. I'm like, not of my boy. He's a good boy.
Damn.
Not of my boy.
Not of my boy. He's a good boy. Like,
I got Light and I got Larry Strong, and I'm their lawyers, and they've never done anything.
You know what? That was another thing. I also said that actor, or he'd be a good L.
He'd be a good L because creepy eyes. He can He can cries. Creepy eyes cries all day.
Yeah, he's
like smizing, but
he can do a sex crime on screen with the best of them. You know, like.
And I'll cap for him. I'll be like, cape for him, not cap for him, cape. I'm caping for all of these fucking criminals.
Oh yeah,
I like the new criminals. I like the new team.
I like the new team. I like the new team. I'm excited to kind of.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited because they gotta do like corporate espionage.
Yeah.
Like, they got like
They found like two like models, like two like fucking sexy ass criminals.
And you know what? And I'm excited. And they're like, okay, we're gonna have one woman who's actually like capable and not literally has something wrong with her head.
Just a literal pile of gelatinous fucking nothing, like
Because we just have like the mom and the daughter who are just live for the men in their life. And then you got Misa, who's just only obsessed again with the man in her life. But finally we have a thief. She's obsessed with crime.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Like she's doing it to please.
Probably something. She's probably got some.
He's probably got something on her. He caught him, and then he's like, "Well, now you got to work for me." And you're like,
"No, it's like, but I told her it's like, well, she paid her debt off, and I told her she'd go. It's like, no, but I decided to stay because there's nothing that I wouldn't rather do for this guy, Alan, the con man, like or whatever." They're like, I do love that he just came in and just said like what was it? I can't remember his name, but he was just like, "Hey, what's going on? I'm Daryl, a con man."
A con man.
It's like fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like
where it's like a real con man and be like, I got people skills.
Yeah.
Let's just say I got people skills, and they would leave it at that. But no, he's like, no, I am a con man.
What's how good he is. He can look you dead in the eye and tell you he's a con man.
It's how good this writing is. Like
he's a con man, and then you just like, okay, and then he can still con you. Like, that's how good he is.
I thought this a little bit while I was doing. I didn't mention it when the episode was going on. I miss Ryuk.
Oh my god, where is our boy?
I miss Ryuk. I have a feeling that we gotta have him back. That he's coming back into the show. I mean, the same way that I think that our old the old light, like the light that we've known.
Yeah.
I think that he's also going to come back in some way.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, and I do enjoy like you're working really hard to do something. You're working really hard to do something. You're trying to find it out. Like we're trying to find we need to find this thing out to fix this, and then by doing that, you literally induce the thing. Like hit like lights. Like drive to catch Kira now will probably be the thing that causes him to reawaken his memories.
Re-red pill himself.
Yeah.
Re-red pill.
But I'm like, man, him without the Deathnote, he's a lot more like he's just not as like awful. Yeah. And I'm like, and that's why I'm like, if it was old light and no Ryuk, I'd be like, I can't watch this show.
Yeah.
It's like they had to dial down the awfulness of him because he didn't have his like the charming little Shinigami friend.
It's to offset him, make it a little more fun.
Offset him, yeah. But now, they're like
no. It was a counterpoint. It was an odd couple thing. It was just like, you gotta, I mean, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, like, and so it's interesting. I mean, it's interesting. Like I always loved those types of twist or whatever the fuck it was. Like I remember like in the Dark Knight Rises, I remember I thought I was just like that everybody's going to be obsessed about trying to, it's like we need to take Bane's mask off to fucking make sure that it'll kill him, it'll hurt him if we take his mask off or whatever it was. And I was like, no, keeping the mask on is what keeps him in check. Like if you take it off, he'll go berserker insane. Like take the thing that you thought was going to defeat the thing is going to actually make it 10 times worse. And I feel like that's something that could possibly, maybe something is at work here.
I can see that.
Like, you know what I mean? See, like he did something. There's that bit of time where we are unaccounted for as far as what as Light was preparing.
He's like writing in the Deathnote, I'm going to be 30% more tolerable for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm excited with this new plot. I'm excited with these new characters. I do like them two new ones. They're great. Yeah, but that is, I'm kind of like,
we're waiting
this
for
whole,
it. What's going on?
No, I wonder. I really wonder. I mean, I think it's very interesting. That's another shoe that I'm very, very anxious to kind of see drop. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. But some of the mystical elements are not as prevalent at least within this episode as they've been before. It's just been mostly just kind of investigation and just taking. Everybody's pissing all over this fucking Matsuda guy.
Yeah, he's kind of like the butt of a bunch of jokes. I feel, he's trying his best.
Because he stands a woman.
Yeah, that's the problem. Never ever stan a woman.
He also is a Kira stan.
Hmm.
Too. I think something's going to happen with him. So I don't know what, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm very interested to kind of see how they're going to kind of get themselves out, like kind of through this whole thread and shit like that. But the idea is like, yeah, it's like if you were like, what's that? It's that Departed line where he's talking with him. He's just like, no, I gotta find myself. You know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of, and I think it'll be interesting to kind of see like how that kind of, I don't know. It'll be really fascinating to see like how that assembles itself. I'm ready to do the next episode. You guys ready to go?
Yes, please.
Hell yeah. All right, we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us as we go through Death Note. If you guys want to get early and uncut access and see our reaction to the next episode, to episode 19 of Death Note, you don't have to wait right now. You can actually get a hold of that, and you can get a hold of the full uncut version of it by becoming a part of our Patreon, by helping us out, helping us keep the lights on over here at Watchers in the Bar. And you can do that by clicking one of the links that's either in the top pinned comment or the description below. You click either one of those, takes you over to Patreon. You pony up $5, and that gets you early and uncut access to all of our Death Note coverage, including the next episode. You get them a week ahead of time. Like when we make a drop on YT, we are also dropping them on our Patreon. So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe, because that shit always helps and never fucking hurts. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and we'll check y'all later. You guys got a package or something?
No. Morgan just gave up.